Hey, adrenaline junkies, welcome to Criminal News.
Hey, put your arms up now. I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to.
Baltimore, Maryland, a routine approach quickly turned into a gunfight. On the night of May 24, 2024, police officers patrolling the Hanover Street area spotted a suspicious man sitting on a front porch and approached to speak with him. Suddenly, the man, 39-year-old Anthony Ferguson, jumped up and pulled a gun, aiming it directly at the officers.
It was all on video. When you were shooting up the garage last week, or a couple days ago?
I don't have anything.
Alright, well, as long as you ain't got a gun on you, then we ain't got much to talk about, but I need you to check backpack, make sure you ain't got the gun on you today. Alright? Kinda figured you probably got rid of it after we came by earlier, but figured we should probably check just in case. You're lucky you didn't hit any of them people. You got no guns on you anywhere, right? Look sharp so I can see. It was a big enough gun. Nope. There.
Yo! Whoa! Yo! Put it down! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Look sharp so I can see. It was a big enough gun. Nope. There.
Whoa! Yo! Put it down! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Shots fired! Shots fired! Give me a medic!
Look sharp so I can see. It was a big enough gun. There.
Yo! Put it down! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Shots fired! Give me a medic! You hit!
Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, the suspect refused to comply. Within seconds, gunfire erupted from both sides. Both an officer and the suspect were struck. Ferguson was transported to the hospital shortly after. The injured officer was also taken for emergency treatment and is now recovering. On December 17, 2023, at around 11:01 p.m., police responded to the Ramada Hotel after a report of a woman damaging property and acting erratically. Security footage showed her smashing items, hiding under a table, removing cameras, and walking through the hallway with a fire extinguisher.
Somebody behind the wall in there throwing things. And I'm scared to go behind that wall. Like somebody's done ripped the phone, like the regular phone, out of Jack. They showed a flower vase.
Behind the front desk.
Yes, and I can't go back because they're in there banging stuff. I haven't seen them, but I can hear them. All right.
Where's he at?
In here, like going crazy, like throwing everything. Like, can somebody please hurry up? I mean, she's like throwing cans of soda at us and everything.
I'm getting officers heading that way, okay?
All right.
When Officer George Rathor arrived, the suspect, 40-year-old Melissa Tompkins, fled the scene. A taser was deployed but failed to subdue her. The situation quickly spiraled out of control when Tompkins attacked the officer, used his radio cord to choke him, and took his baton. She also struck him in the head, causing minor injuries.
A14, can you advise location?
We're at the back of Capitana, running towards the front of the Ramada.
Back to Capitana, running towards the front of the Ramada, 2234.
Ma'am! Stop! Get back! Why? Get back! Stop it! I don't want to shoot you!
Don't then.
I don't want to shoot you!
I'm right in his neck. I got him.
Help!
Despite repeated warnings, Tompkins continued to approach aggressively, forcing the officer to fire his weapon. She collapsed and was taken to the hospital. Officer Rathor later recovered and is now in stable condition. A moment of impulsiveness can lead to serious consequences. When you lose control, you also risk losing your future.
Why'd you do that?
A tense night shattered the quiet of an entire neighborhood. neighborhood. On June 1st, 2024, around 9 p.m., deputies from the Madison County Sheriff's Department surrounded a vehicle parked on Fairview Street in an effort to apprehend 44-year-old LaTaurus Harrison, a wanted fugitive with a history of violent and sexual assault offenses.
Put your hands on the wheel! Put your hands out! Hands on the wheel! Do it now! On the wheel! Put your hands on the wheel! Put the phone down! Unlock the car! Unlock the car! Unlock the car! We're gonna break the window. Unlock it. You got one. Come back there. Put your hands up!
31 mark on point.
Unlock the car. Unlock the car. Hand out of your pocket! You're gonna get shot! Hand out of your pocket! Hand out of your pocket! Hand out of your pocket! Hand on the wheel!
When officers spotted Harrison sitting inside the parked car, they quickly surrounded the vehicle and ordered him to surrender. But instead of complying, Harrison remained on the phone and made suspicious movements inside the car.
Bad crossfire.
He's reaching the pocket. Get out of your pocket! Stop!
If you don't break it, I'll pull him out.
Ready?
That.
Ready? Reach in the pocket. Get out of your pocket! Stop! Stop!
Despite numerous warnings, Harrison continued reaching into his pocket. He then pulled out a firearm and raised it. In a critical moment, a deputy fired his weapon to stop the threat before anyone could be harmed. Harrison was transported to the hospital. A semi-automatic handgun was recovered from the front seat of his car. When you choose to confront the law with violence, the outcome is rarely in your favor.
Both hands, both hands, both hands. That's the hand. Hey!
Fort Worth, Texas. A fake surrender quickly escalated into a heart-pounding shootout. On the evening of May 19, 2024, around 8 p.m., a Fort Worth officer spotted a vehicle suspected of being involved in a shooting the night before. He quietly followed it. Suddenly, the driver pulled over and stepped out with both hands raised, but it was a trap.
Hey, that's the hand. Hey!
Just seconds later, the man drew a gun and pointed it at the officer. Under fire, the officer immediately returned shots. Shattered debris from the vehicle injured the officer, but he remained alert and managed to pursue the suspect for nearly a mile before the vehicle was disabled.
We'll be going westbound on Berry, south on Hatcher. South on Hatcher. South on Hatcher still. Step up.
Additional units quickly joined the search. Within 2 hours, the gunman, identified as 33-year-old Devariah Thompson, was arrested at his home in Arlington. Fortunately, the officer sustained only minor injuries and was released from the hospital that same night. The law may be patient, but it never tolerates violence. What serious charges do you think Thompson will be facing after this reckless attack? Aurora, Colorado. Around 7 p.m. on May 4, 2024, residents of a quiet neighborhood were suddenly thrown into panic as multiple gunshots rang out. One man was shot in the leg, and the suspect fled the scene in a red Mustang. As patrol units arrived in the area, they spotted the suspect's vehicle and attempted to pull it over. However, the driver sped away, managing to escape after a short pursuit.
Okay, so I came out and he was sitting on my couch and he had a gun to his head. That's when I called 911.
Is he your boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
Well, he was just a friend. And as soon as he heard me call 911, he started chasing. He popped off a shot in the house, and that's what made me see. What the fuck? That's it right there.
Okay, they're chasing.
Back at the apartment where the shooting occurred, the victim told officers that the suspect was a former friend. During their conversation, the suspect suddenly pulled out a gun, threatened him, and then opened fire.
I'm with you.
Oh, serious! Oh, serious!
A short time later, the suspect returned outside the apartment, still armed. Officers ordered him to surrender, but he refused. Fearing further harm, police were forced to open fire. The suspect was given emergency medical aid at the scene and later transported to the hospital. Violence doesn't resolve conflict. It only leads to losing everything. Guns have never been the answer to escaping guilt or accountability.
Guns right there. Guns right there.
On May 23, 2024, San Francisco police were alerted to a man reportedly carrying what looked like an AK-47 in the southern part of the city. Upon arrival, officers located the suspect, 37-year-old Yoshimar Zamora, and discovered he wasn't holding a rifle but rather a crossbow.
Watch out. No.
No?
No?
It's not a rifle?
Yeah. Hey guys, it might be a crossbow. Watch out. It looks like a crossbow. The crossbow. Watch out. I think it can go through armor. Careful. Watch out. Where is he? Hey, drop the crossbow, dude. Drop it. All right, let's keep walking. Mobile. Yeah, hey, zoom on. You stay behind. You stay outside the car and just walk behind me. No, stay outside the car. Walk. Hey guys, we're gonna do a roving barricade.
Still, the situation remained extremely dangerous. Multiple officers immediately drew their weapons and issued repeated commands for Zamora to drop the crossbow. However, he refused to comply and raised both hands. With the weapon still in his grasp, officers quickly responded by deploying less lethal rubber rounds.
If he points that thing, drop it now! Watch it. Don't move up. Don't fucking wait for it!
Zamora was subdued and taken into custody without any live rounds being fired. Don't provoke police with reckless actions. Whether the weapon is real or not, one wrong move could lead to serious consequences.
911, what's the location of
A
your
quiet
emergency?
morning was suddenly shattered by the sound of gunfire coming from the parking lot of an apartment complex. On the morning of June 30th, 2024, Xenia police received a 911 call reporting a man firing shots and threatening residents with a firearm.
See what his last name is. Blevins, Blade, something like that.
Okay, does he live there?
He lives at 190 apartment 2.
So he's in the parking lot, like shooting a pistol, what, up in the air?
It looked like he was pointing it straight out, and then I opened my door and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he turned around and he pointed it at me.
Oh my God.
When officers arrived on scene, the suspect suddenly appeared from around the corner of the building, still armed. Despite repeated warnings, he refused to cooperate and instead pointed his weapon at the officers.
Out?
Well, he was just shooting, so everybody's coming out to see what was going on.
Okay. And it's 190 South Orange. So is he in the parking lot?
Well, he just went back into his apartment. And his last name is Berry, Kyle Berry, B-E-R-R-Y.
Okay. What color was the gun?
It was black. It looked like maybe a 9mm. It wasn't a small gun and it wasn't a real big one either.
Okay. And did he shoot it? Like, did you hear a shot?
I heard 2 shots.
Fire it?
And then boom. And then that's when I got up and came out back and opened the door. I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he turned at me and he just pointed at me. So I was like, well, I closed the door and called you.
Kyle what?
At me. Berry, B-E-R-R-Y.
Gotcha. Sorry, yeah. So he pointed it at you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name, sir?
I'm the resident manager here.
Okay. All right. They should be there in just a couple.
I hope they get here quick.
Yeah.
Before he decides to leave or whatever he's going to do.
Okay.
But
yeah,
tell him that he looked like he was psychosis out, like he's been on meth or something.
Okay.
So I think the police need to be careful.
Okay, we'll let him know. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The situation escalated rapidly. Within moments, police were forced to open fire to neutralize the threat. The suspect was subdued, taken for emergency medical treatment, and later transported to the Greene County Jail. A handgun was recovered at the scene.
Hey, put your arms up now. I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to.
On May 25, 2024, police received a report of a man brandishing a gun and threatening someone near Grand Avenue. By the time officers arrived, the suspect had already left the scene. Minutes later, a second call came in from a nearby location, this time reporting a man throwing rocks at passing cars. When an officer arrived, he encountered a man behaving erratically who matched the earlier description.
Asian.
Say what?
Is he white, black, Hispanic, Asian?
Oh, yeah, he's white. It appears to be white. I tried to get away from him. I was on the other side of the street, just started throwing rocks and yelling at cars, and it needs to be addressed immediately.
Okay, do you know what he was wearing at all?
Yeah, he's got a cap. Yeah, very unique. Go ahead and go over there. You'll know who he is. He's acting erratic. He's got a wool cap on his... Yeah, listen. He's got a wool cap on his hat. He's wearing oversized winter clothes, and he's going to hurt somebody.
Okay, I'll have an officer go check the area.
All right, very good.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Bye.
I got a gun.
Hey,
I got a gun.
Show me your hands.
I got a gun. No.
Adam 14, let me get a second. Subject stating he has a gun.
Who are you?
Hey, put the gun down.
No,
Hey,
I got a real gun.
Hey.
Gun. Give me your real gun.
Put your arms up. I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to shoot you.
I don't want to shoot you.
Put your arms up.
Fuck you.
I don't want to shoot
I don't
you.
want to shoot you. Give me your real gun.
When I gun point.
I want to shoot your ass. I'm CIA.
Hey, put your... Hey, give me your...
I got a real gun, motherfucker.
Put your arms up now. I don't want to hurt you, sir. I will shoot you if I have to. I will shoot you if I have to.
Good.
Put your arms up now. I need code 3 back. I'm on the 100 block of South 13. Put your... Hey. Hey, put your arms up now. I don't want to shoot you.
Give me a gun.
I don't want to... Shots fired.
That man was identified as 41-year-old Aaron Edward Gardner, a transient with a criminal record and multiple outstanding warrants. Despite repeated commands to comply, Gardner advanced toward the officer aggressively, raising his hands and holding an object resembling a firearm. The officer was forced to open fire. Gardner was given emergency aid at the scene and later transported to the hospital. Don't make yourself a threat. Stop before it's too late. Do you think the suspect's reckless actions truly left the officer with no choice but to shoot? Or could there have been another way to de-escalate? At a Chevron gas station, an elderly woman was feeding thousands of dollars into a Bitcoin ATM following instructions from a suspicious call claiming to be a Chase Bank representative. Mindy Jordan, a past victim of financial fraud, sensed something wasn't right and called 911. By the time Officer James Stewart arrived, the woman had already transferred nearly $24,000. On the other end of the line, a man posing as a bank employee was aggressively pressuring her to continue the transaction. The officer intervened, asked the woman to stop, and took control of the call.
This is the security team. So Christine,
no, you're not. My name is Sergeant Stewart. I'm with the White Settlement Police Department. Okay, if you're really with the security team, you call my dispatch right now. You understand?
Okay, let me speak to the customer.
No, you're not going to speak to the customer anymore.
Let me speak to the customer.
No, you're not speaking to the customer anymore. If you want to speak with her, you call my dispatch first.
Christine,
You call my dispatch first. I'll give you that phone number.
Christine, Christine, just get the phone from him.
What do you have to say?
Okay, Christine, please ask him to move away and let's just open the camera. Check when I'm done on the screen.
No, I'm not worried about a camera.
I'm done.
I'm not worried about a camera because Chase Bank does not take Bitcoin.
Please allow me to speak to the customer.
No, you're not going to speak with the customer anymore. You have already spoken to the customer enough. Okay?
Please take the phone him, sir. You have no business to wait.
Yes, sir, I do. Between fraud and theft. Because no bank takes Bitcoin as payment. If you have a problem with this, you call the White Settlement Police Department at 24817. No, you're not going to speak to the customer again.
Let her decide.
No, I'm not going to.
Take the phone from him.
No.
Hearing you out, honey.
You were done speaking with this nice lady.
Ma'am, take the phone from him. Take the phone from him. Sir, please allow the customer to speak. You don't have any right to on the phone line.
I've seen him.
No, you don't need to speak with her.
Hello?
Then
Yes, ma'am. He said, now, just on the machine, ma'am. Just you click on I'm done, then I will speak to him.
No,
Click on I'm done.
don't click I'm done. Do not click anything.
no, I won't.
No, she is not submitting any money to
I'm
you.
done, ma'am. Click on I'm done.
No,
Please
she is,
allow
listen
us
to me.
finish.
Listen to me. She is not clicking on
You
anything.
listen to me.
Do you really want to fight this fight with me?
That's not your problem.
Yes, it is my problem because what you're doing is committing a crime.
The investigation later revealed that the scammer had hired a ride service to transport the victim to withdraw cash and then drop her off at the Bitcoin ATM to complete the scheme. White Settlement Police are now working with cryptocurrency fraud specialists to trace the funds and attempt recovery.
Catherine, I just got confused. Catherine, just please click on I'm done.
No, she is not going to click. She is not going to click it.